Greetings, people. Yardie reviews. Right now, we're going to be talking about Boardwalk Empire, Season 5, Episode 7. Now, this is the second to last episode, people. After this, there is no more Boardwalk Empire. My co-host Irv is here. Irv still hasn't caught up, but what she's going to do...
I'm going to catch up this week so that we can talk about the final episode together.
Yeah.
As it should be.
And just give it like a proper rating.
Proper
for like
send-off as well.
Yeah, proper send-off. So definitely, guys, look forward to that. This episode, it was bittersweet almost to me. A lot of things happen in this episode. This episode shows you kind of like what's really going down and what happened in future events, how the Italian mob, or the Italian organized crime family just took over everything. And this is just, Nucky was just one obstacle that they just had to get over. And it just shows you how everything plays out. And the flashback scenes are also very important. It shows you the relationship between Nucky and Gillian Darmody. And, a lot of revelations were in this episode as well about the Commodore's, madness with sleeping with like underage kids.
Oh, God.
Yeah, this the dark,
What comes with the territory with
exactly.
Nucky gets the sheriff badge, right?
Yeah, exactly. And it's like the sheriff, I guess he just couldn't take it any longer. The former sheriff, the one who kind of raised Nucky and got him into this position, and now Nucky has to take on this responsibility. And it just goes to show you that like he was really dealing with a lot. You know what I mean? Like keeping these secrets for this man. And
so the Commodore, like, is he like running the city? Is that how wealthy he is?
Yeah, he's
that
the person
he
that runs,
owns or like he runs the city.
Yeah, he runs the boardwalk. He was the one who made plans to get the railroads in and to increase the tourists and all that. He was just the man. He was just the man to be. He was just the man who ran everything, and he was the one who Nucky aspired to be like. And when we saw the first episode of Boardwalk Empire, it shows that Nucky was a treasurer of Atlantic City, which means he rose to the rank and he got his brother to actually be the sheriff. So you get to kind of see how how all of this kind of like
is it coming
works.
full circle?
And it's kind of like coming full circle. Now he's back to like being nobody, but at the end of the day, he's still doing his stock options and stuff with his wife, so to speak. So he still has an inside in the stock market, and so we will see what how it turns out for him at the final episode. But I mean, in this episode, they kidnap Benny Siegel, aka Bugsy Siegel, who's childhood friends of Lucky Luciano and Maya Lansky, and you get to see how everything transpires with that, and then they in turn kidnap Nucky Thompson's nephew, Eli's son.
What's his name? Will?
William Thompson, who is also a part of the district attorney's office, and he gets kidnapped, and it's this big trade-off or whatever, trade-off for the two of them. So they have this big standoff, and in the big standoff, Mickey Doll gets capped.
Finally.
I'm sick and tired of Mickey Doll's character. I mean, Mickey Doll was asking for like 5% of everything with
was he really
Nucky.
like that important to the way the city was being run?
To be honest with you,
or was he just like you could replace it with somebody else? Like he was overseeing stuff.
To be honest with you, he was very loyal to Nucky. And I thought he would have gotten killed earlier, but they just kept him around. Yeah. And I mean, he was just always there, and he always just kind of just did what Nucky said.
For him,
So I mean, he just at the end of the day, he served his purpose. And of course, his mouth was just.
And I guess if Nucky's not in charge, then there's no need for him to be alive.
Exactly. So he got capped, and it was end of him, and of course the bodyguard got capped as well. And Nucky was just in this position where it was his life next, and Nucky, being a smart person that he is, was like, listen, I mean, I know what you really fear. You fear Maranzano. Yeah. And we can't get to Maranzano without it being connected to you. So once we do that, just give us William back. I just want my family back, and you can have everything. Yeah. And the deal was made, and that's how everything played out. You get to see Maranzano getting killed, and that's Luciano's and them rise to power, and that's how it all plays out. So I mean, the end of this story was really nice. I mean, it kind of puts everything full circle, and then of course Gillian writes him from the nuthouse, and kind of pleading to Nucky, and then he just kind of just sees where the next episode will kind of take place. So I'm looking forward to talking with you guys about that last episode. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We really do appreciate the support. Also, you know, subscribe to the page on youtube.com/YardieReviews, as well as send us emails, yardie.reviews@gmail.com, as well as follow us on Twitter @YardieReviews. And guys, you know, Comic-Con was insane. I'm editing footage. Yeah, I'm editing footage as we speak.
We've got some content up already.
Yeah, we've got some content on Big Picture Small Screen. Check out the blog. It's Irv's blog. She did some write-ups on that. Real good stuff. So a lot of pictures on there, some crazy pictures. So guys, listen, I'm like I said, I'm working on that. The first couple interviews will be up by tomorrow. We'll have that sorted for you, and then we'll have some more interviews and more stuff.
We've got loads of footage.
Yeah, loads of footage to go through, guys. But we're definitely, you know, gonna bring that to you. So do look out for that as well. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Me and Irv signing out. Big up yourself.